Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the pistol round, which is over. Apologies about that. The game started really quickly. I didn't realise the players were getting into it. My name is Hawker. The game has just crashed, which is brilliant. So I'm going to have to throw it back to a break quickly while we get this sorted out. Good old Counter-Strike. Everything's going wrong. I'll be back in a second with the game. We'll get it right this time. Give me a minute. Alright guys, there we go. We are back. Apologies about those technical difficulties. Yeah, for some reason Counter-Strike just crashes every now and then for me, which is not fun. But hey, we are through that now. Hopefully we will be able to show you all of the action from this point onwards. It is going to be Vici up against IPet in this Chinese qualifier. In comes Zoking with a little bit of aggression through towards lobby. This is the first gun round coming into play, but the SMG works well, and Flying needs to be careful. Damage dealt towards him. Alman doing a bit more damage. Vici have kept a few of their weaker guns into this round, but they're using them pretty damn well. I also realised I didn't get time to introduce myself. My name is Hawker, here to bring you the action in this Chinese closed qualifier for the Asian minor. 2 spots up for grabs, and just looking at this tournament overall, you would... Oh, nice shot. Really well done there. As I was saying though, just looking at this tournament overall, you would have to say that it is going to be Vici and Tai Lu who are the favorites heading into this one. Considering there's only 2 spots up for grabs, it's hard to see anyone else making it through. But let's see if IPet can cause some issues. Mutant certainly can. Good flick on towards Frankie, brings it into a 3 versus 2. And the B bomb site should have been lost. I say 3v2, I mean 3v3 of course, but now it's the 3v2. I was just predicting the future as Alman comes in with a couple of kills. It's all up to NMSL and he will not get to do anything. This is where the individuals of Vici can really start to shine through as they take their 3rd round win. Alright guys, there we go. I promise that's the last time I'm going to go off the game. We are good to go. So, IPet continue to buy, thanks in part to the bomb plant. Ooh, nice work from NMSL. I think some of the IPet players have switched up their names just to screw with me, but we're just going to go with their in-game names for the time being. Zoking makes sure to bring 1 kill back for his team into the 4v4. And now that the CTs have got some AKs at their disposal, that's when the individual aim can really shine through for these Vici players. Frankie catches one player in the back. Vici again remain on top of the trades. And IPet are searching for a way back into this round. We'll see what they can find. They have removed the star player of Vici from the round. Kaza has generally been Vici's best fragger throughout the past 3 months, but that might not matter because Zoking is waiting in the wings. Excellent timing on the peak. Gets both of those frags for free. Mutant will not be able to trade towards him. Nice bit of teamwork at the ends there as Advent keeps his buddy safe. And right now, Vici are just looking on point. I think that the one way you could maybe see some upsets come through in this qualifier is if one of Vici or Tyloo get a slow start in one of these games. But that's not happening. Vici are playing really, really well right now. The team play is there. The individuals are there. We've seen Zoking get some nice kills through already. And if this Vici team shows up, it's going to be hard for anyone to beat them. Push through in towards ramp. Nice shot from Mutant. Vici remain on top in the trades, but not for much longer. NMSL brings it into the 3v3. Even numbers position, although the damage is much more there on the IPet side. You can see Vici have 3 players all on full health. And then you also have to take into account the weaponry in play. "55 seconds left in this round." Kaza moving over towards yard. He's comfortable that no one will be peeking towards him, so he's going to help on the A hold. The support on towards A isn't really there. It's up to Kaza to hold this one, and the timing is terrible for him. They move onto the site just as he looks away. That bomb is about to be planted, and Kaza can't do anything about it. It's up to the 3-on-3 retake, but at least 1 kill comes in. Kaza looking towards the site. Org is recovered. Lai looks into the open. Spray is successful, but he takes even more damage in the process. It's brought into the 2 versus 2. Advent in from above, loses his life. It's up to Zoking. Gets the first, spins around, but pulls out his nade at the wrong time. Lai wins the round for IPet. I think Lai might be flying. No, flying's already on the server. So Lai might be LAN? I don't know. It's hard to keep track, honestly. Early aggression over towards Secret. Good smokes from IPet. Quick reminder that this is Vici's map pick, so it's nice to see that IPet have got those nades well planned, and that's so well done from Zoking. He knows the player's there, he dunks the nade on towards him, and then the spray through is even more successful. Zoking in with the opening 2 kills. Did I miss a team kill or something? I might have missed one. Either way, flying brings one frag back. Bomb will be planted on towards B, so only the one frag necessary to get the bomb down. That's nice for IPet, but again, just don't see a way in which they can win this round. They're not in good positions to watch this bomb. Mutant is about to be overrun. Spray was good on towards Zoking, but it is going to be Vici who take their 5th round on the board. New MSL? That might be his name. When will we see Tyloo versus Avengers? Yeah, that game was very, very quick. Tyloo picked up the win there. I think we will have another Tyloo game on this stream later, if I'm not mistaken, in the winner's bracket. But right now, it's Vici we are focusing on. Again, both these teams won their opening games, but Vici smashed Red Star 2-0. I think it was 16-1 or 16-2 on both maps. It was an incredible showing from Vici, and they're looking to repeat that performance here against IPet. Even though Vici have been winning these rounds, the money is really not there for the CT side. So if IPet manage to come away with this round win, they could actually force Vici down to a lower buy and get some rounds on the board. Flash in towards ramp room. Kaza rotating over with the AWP. Nice shot onto the first just before the smokes bloom at his feet. Slightly awkward timing for IPet there. Just pushing before the smokes go off. Gives Kaza the chance to pick up the opening frag for free. And IPet are in position towards the B site. Alman with a nice shot on towards F court. Nade ready to follow up, but the time is ticking. IPet have got to go forwards, and that means that they have got to move in towards Alman, who finds a triple and a quad kill. Excellent hold from Alman, and Vici continue their fine form at the start of this CT side of Nuke. Ooh, jump from flying was ill-advised. Kaza continuing to do damage with this AWP. He's been really, really good so far. This is kind of what you expect from Vici. You've got Kaza doing a lot of damage with the AWP, but then you've also got some of the riflers stepping up. Obviously, Kaza is the one player on the server not from China. He is the Malaysian player brought into this Vici side. And he was playing on those Malaysian teams for a long, long time as the star player. Nice work from Frankie. Brings it into a 5-on-2. The problem for IPet, I think, is just giving away some of these opening kills without being able to attempt the trade. But this time, NMSL gets the trade through. A second frag found as he brings it into a 1-on-3. And the bomb will be planted safely on the A site. NMSL doing more damage in for the third, but finally, Frankie hunts him down. Good effort there from the rifler, but at the end of the day, a 1v4 is never going to be easy. And Vici continue to rack up rounds on the CT side. Boost coming in for Frankie over towards the ramp room. Vici continue to switch things up, but it's Karza's AWP that's really causing the problems right now. He gets himself 2 kills over towards that position. Lili with a nice trade on towards A. The bomb can be planted, and Flying is in from behind, lining up this frag for 3. Unfortunately, Flying goes through the smoke straight to his death. And oh god, this is an awkward fight, but Frankie comes in for the trade. Very, very awkward engagement, but in comes Frankie to close it out. It is Vici up to an 8-1 lead. Karza, again with the AWP. I mean, this is just too easy. Too many rounds. He's been able to take these fights towards Yard, and he will happily take those fights. Hi, Caster. How are you? I'm doing good, Lumayan. Thanks for asking. How are you doing on this fine morning? I'm excited that Vici are performing so well here. It's cool to see that Vici are still taking this like really seriously. You can see that they're switching up their setup sometimes. They're just continuing to make sure they win these rounds. Ooh, good shot from F-Core. Only the pistols in this one, but F-Core will look for the follow-up. Not quite able to connect. Oh, there it is. Second kill comes in. Looking for the third. F-Core making the difference with the Deagle. The bomb can be planted in on towards this A site. And Vici might have a problem as F-Core continues to fight. Lili sits in the smoke. The smoke fades and Karza is dealt with. It's brought into the 1-on-1. Frankie gets on the bomb. F-Core will be forced to move forwards. He's going to spot the bomb shortly. He's going to realize that the defuse is not happening. Steps were made. Frankie fakes it again, and F-Core comes so close to winning the round, but Frankie manages to deny him. Again, good efforts from F-Core there. Nearly does enough, but it's Vici who come out on top. I mean, again, Vici's money really is not that good. If IPet could just win one of these rounds, Vici would have to save, but here it is. Maybe this is what they needed. The AWP finds the opening. Alman caught off guard by the sniper, which is something IPet haven't brought out too often. Those outside smokes, not exactly great. NMSL has to put a third smoke down just so that they can safely move in towards secret. Man disadvantage for Vici. Let's see what the reaction is. They're holding in towards lobby, but F-Core lines them up. Vici not suspecting the player to be in towards trophy room. However, they've kept it close enough in the 2-on-3. They're not really in position to deny this bomb plant, though. Karza is trapped by the flames. The smoke allows him to move forwards, but he's got to find a tight angle with that smoke being there to obscure some of his vision. There we go. No scope onto the first, but Karza will be trying to save the AWP. And remember, Vici's money is very weak. So saving this AWP would at least give Vici something to work with, as Karza just lands shot after shot. Sadly, he doesn't have time to win the round. But yeah, let's look at Vici's money right now. Not too great for them. they might just force up because their cash is so bad. Ooh, Kaza's AWP picks up the opening into round number 12. Bomb dropped, but quickly recovered by flying. And with all these SMGs, we are going to see some aggression from Vici. Frankie has pushed up into ramp, but he is met with an AK bullet to the face. Kaza has also lost his AWP. And these rifles doing damage across the map. Zoking gets an AK for a split second, but it is going to be IPet in with their third round win. And if they could get themselves a few more rounds at the end of this first half, IPet could keep themselves in this game. You've got to remember that Nuke is a fairly CT-sided map, so if IPet could get 5 or 6 rounds here at the end of the half, they would absolutely still be in with a chance here on Nuke. Here comes the aggression, the pistols moving forwards together. F-Core not expecting so much aggression to come towards him. That AK is just out of reach, though. They haven't been able to recover that rifle. And in the meantime, NMSL only gets 1 kill on towards the A site. Vici are trading fairly successfully, but that bomb will be planted. And this... okay. I don't know why we're changing map. I think I'm going to have to ask the admins why this is happening. So, oh, here we go. We're back to Nuke. That's confusing. Alright, there we go. Apologies about that. I've got no clue what just happened. But I can tell you that IPet went on to win the round. 3 players surviving at the end there. I think that's basically what we were expecting anyway. So luckily, we didn't miss too much. And we will get to see round 14 as the full gun round for both sides. Vici are missing the AWP on Kaza. That's been a big factor for them, but Kaza makes it work with the AUG. 2 quick kills over towards Yard. Such a strong angle to be playing from. And Vici will retain that 2-man lead. It's only on flying in the 1 versus 4. He doesn't even have the bomb in his possession. And they're going to start pushing towards him. Flying. Ooh, spots the gun barrel, gets the opening. He might not expect a second player around that corner, though. Okay, shooting the body, but it's not going to be going his way. Vici find their 10th round win. Again, Kaza has been really, really good in this game. 22 kills to his name in this first half. Yeah, I see someone in chat asking who Frankie is. He's the most recent addition to this Vici team, I believe. Let me check when he was added, actually. I don't think he's actually, like, fully confirmed on their lineup yet, but he's been playing with them quite a bit recently. Obviously, Freeman left the team, so they had to find someone else to replace him. And it looks like we are having some technical difficulties for IPet. So before we can play out the last round of the half, I'm going to quickly chuck us over to a break. And we will be back with round 15 as soon as IPet are ready. Alright, guys, we are back. It is going to be IPet with their 5 players on the server. And again, no Orc for Kaza, but he was definitely successful with the Org in that very last round. Nice spray from Zoking. Quick aggression from IPet will not be too successful. Zoking comes through with a second kill on the round. And we waited so long for this last round of the half just to be let down within the first few seconds. Unless Mutant can make it work, which will not be happening. Vici secure an 11-4 half on their CT side. Overall, I'm sure they will be pretty happy with that. Again, this is Vici's map pick as well, so you would expect them to be confident on the T side. Here we go into the second half pistol. It is up to IPet to make this one work with the 5 sets of Kevlar. If IPet lose this round, it's really hard to find a way back into the game for them. And Zoking has already given his team the early advantage. Nice dink from Lili, but he's slightly too far away to find the frag. Alman survives on literally 1 point of health. That's so unfortunate for IPet. They would have been hoping to get the trade frag through. F-Core has begun to move forwards. Oh no, he misses the first 2 shots, but eventually makes up for it. And in comes the push towards A. Lili in from above. Nice double kill onto the site itself. However, Zoking and Alman have snuck their way on towards B. Bomb will be planted. Zoking strikes from behind, but he's got a hell of a lot more to do. Needs to find 3 more players. The bomb is being defused. Zoking trying to deny this, trying to desperately get the shots through. But as soon as he denies the defuse, he is dealt with. IPet will be able to win this pistol round and keep themselves going on this first map. Ooh, okay, so Vici, after getting the bomb plant, they get an extra $800 for each of their players. And they will decide to use that on an AK for Zoking. A couple of pistols on the rest of the players as well. So Vici have the chance to do something here, especially as Kaza fighting up close with the CZ. Gets the opening kill of round 17. And MP9 goes into his hands as well. Just a 1-for-1 trade at the start of the round, but Zoking's AK has got into a great position here. Oh man, he could have so much impact in from behind. The aggression comes through in towards Hut, but Zoking cracks open the A site, spots the second player, in comes the entry, and it is not looking good for IPet. The smoke denies Lili any sort of vision towards the site, and Zoking gets his second kill with the AK. The one rifle helps make the difference in round 17. I thought that IPet were going to give themselves a chance to build something on the CT side, to get a win streak going. But Vici's investment into the second round of the half ends up paying off for them. And that might just put IPet a little bit too far behind. And that's the risk you run when you're playing against this Vici side. They've got so many skilled players that they don't need too much to steal away the round win. And that wasn't even about the aim from Zoking. It was just about the positioning to get in behind them. Aggression in towards lobby will be spotted. Advent with a nice little spray down. And IPet's force up will be unsuccessful. Ooh, again, Frankie lands the shot at the end there. Vici take a 13-5 lead. And I think this first map is all but over at this point. Again, IPet, I'm sure, will be hoping that their own map pick of Mirage can be a little bit closer. But Vici are a pretty decent Mirage team as well. They generally play it against the other Chinese teams pretty successfully. They actually played Mirage in their first best of 3 against Red Star, and they won it 16-1. So that just goes to show they clearly have some experience on that map. Two-man lead for Vici early into this one. They are not going to be overextending, though. Vici make sure that they can push as a team. No need to risk giving away one of these rifles, and they realize that. In comes the push towards A. Flying finds a good bit of damage there with the USP. Not that it's going to matter, because Vici will close out the round with only one player losing their life. Well, it truly is now or never for this IPet team here on Nuke. They need to win this round if they want to win this game in regulation. A long, long way to go before they can even think about the victory here on Nuke. But at this point, just play it one round at a time, see if you can get something going, and oh man, Advent finds the wallbang. I mean, it's already going great for Vici, but they're even getting the luck on their side. Obviously, credit to Advent for knowing that angle as well. He's clearly practiced that one. At least Lila gets the trade back, but Advent pushes through for his second kill in towards ramp. Alman locking down the flank. They will move down towards the B-bomb site, and Kaza again comes through with that AUG. Bomb will be planted any second now. And I guess the CTs might try and save. Lili spots the player. Wasn't really ready for a player to be behind him. Well, they might be able to save these two guns over on the CT side. Again, just taking a look at some of the stats. Both Kaza and Zoking above 120 ADR. Zoking is actually up there at 126. Slightly more damage done than Kaza. Well, these two players will be safe to save on the CT side. Distinct lack of utility stuff from IPet. I don't know if these stats are correct, because it's actually kind of impressive to not get a single point of utility damage throughout an entire game. Surely at some point you just accidentally throw a nade at someone, you would think. Well, there we go. That's got to be some utility damage for IPet. That molly definitely did some damage. Trades come through in towards the A bomb site. Into a 3 versus 3, and Alman continues to open it up. F-Core will be going down at the end there. 16-5 victory. And, okay, maybe the utility damage just wasn't working, because it's still on 0. So, maybe that's a bit of a error with Valve's system. But anyway, 16-5 for Vici. Convincing win. We'll see if Mirage can be any different. IPet hoping that their map pick will go a little bit better. We will be back with the second map after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.